Hiya, Hammy here. It has been quite a while since I have done a video on this channel. I've actually taken a hiatus for a past year. It wasn't intentional, but that's just kind of how things go. I haven't put out a video since June of last year, so yeah, quick explanation about that. I've just taken some time off from YouTube. Basically, spending 2 years in isolation during the pandemic did not do good things to my mental health. I lost a family member and a few Hammies. The Hammies most were just for old age, but it's hard because they were my little lockdown companions. So when you lose pets, you know, they are family too. Been struggling with that, but I'm back now, and the best way to get back into the groove of things on YouTube is just to do a crafting tutorial. So that's what we're gonna do today, so let's jump into it. And this is what we're going to be making today. This is a very simple hamster hideaway house made from loo rolls. So let's get started. For this tutorial, we are going to need 10 loo rolls, a pair of scissors, hot glue gun, glue sticks, a spoon, and a pencil. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a pair of scissors and we're going to cut down the spine of each of these loo rolls. Be sure that you're just cutting down just one side of the loo roll, and you'll end up with something like this that just looks like a loo roll taco. Next thing that we're going to do is get our spoon out and take one of the loo rolls. We're going to fold it in half so that the edges line up nice and neatly. And then we're just going to use the back of the spoon to straighten out that line. And this will just help flatten the loo roll so it has a nice crisp line and making it basically into a rectangle log. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat this process another 5 times, leaving you with 6 loo rolls. And once you have all 6 of your flattened loo rolls, you're going to pull out some hot glue. You can also do this with PVA glue. It's just going to take a bit longer to dry. Take our loo roll taco log and we're going to open it up and we're going to put a line of glue just on the edge, and then we're just going to fold the other edge over top of it and then use the spoon to flatten it. And the spoon just helps keep the lines nice and crisp, and also it saves your fingers from getting burnt from the hot glue. Then you're just going to go ahead and repeat this for the remaining 5 taco logs. Okay, once they're all glued up, you're going to take 2 of them, and right here I think this doesn't really match up, so sometimes it happens if you have loo rolls from different packages, not always the same size, so just make sure your loo roll is around the same size. Just going to add a line of glue to one of the loo rolls, and then you're going to overlap the other one over it, and then use your spoon to smooth it out. And what this is doing is it's creating a wall for your house. So you're going to repeat this another 2 times, making 3 walls in total. So you're basically just gluing 2 loo rolls together. Once all your walls are made, you're going to start building the house. So take some glue and add it to the edge of one of the sides, and then line up another wall at that join and hold it together and wait for it to dry. And then you're going to repeat this process on the other side as well. Once you have your main walls glued together, you're going to get a new loo roll and you're going to uncurl it. And you can use the spoon to smooth this out, or you can just mold it with your hands. You're just trying to make the loo roll as flat as possible. Next, we're going to grab a pencil and we're going to get one of the other loo rolls and line it up at the bottom. What we're doing is we're just tracing a hole for your hammy to fit through. If you have a larger Syrian hamster, you might have to make it bigger. The size I used was for a dwarf hamster, but just make the opening big enough for your hamster to fit through. Once you have the opening for your hammy traced out, you just want to cut it out with your pair of scissors. You'll end up with something like this, just a nice simple archway for the front of the house. Now you just want to add a line of glue to one of the walls at the front and attach the front piece. And just hold it for a few seconds for the glue to dry. And repeat this process on the other side as well. Okay, and the main part of the house is finished. Now we just have to work on the roof. To make the roof of the hamster hideaway, you're going to take 2 loo rolls and flatten them out. And then put a line of glue on one of them and overlap them slightly, making one continuous flat loo roll. Use your spoon to smooth out the glue. You'll end up with something like this that has a slight curve to it. There you have a very simple arched roof for your hamster hideaway. Now just add some glue to one of the ends of the loo roll and attach it to the side of the house. Smooth it out with your spoon. And then you want to repeat the same process on the other side. And for the very last loo roll, you're going to flatten it out as best as you can, making it as flat as possible so you have a nice, not curved piece. And then you're going to slip it into the house, and this is just to cover up the gap where the roof and the walls meet at the front and back. And then lay your house down and use a pencil to trace that arch that makes the roof line. Then you want to go ahead and cut out that arch that you just traced. And then you just want to lie it on top of the house and make a mark where it goes down maybe just a couple centimeters, overlapping the top front wall. And this is just so you can easily attach it with a bit of glue. And test that it is the right size and you have enough space to glue this piece on. Then you just want to trace the shape on the spare piece of loo roll you have left over so that you end up with 2 front and back pieces for your house. And then all you have to do is just put a line of glue at the front and attach the roof piece. With mine, there was a little bit of a gap between that roof piece and the actual roof line, so I just put a dot of glue there and held it in place until it dried. And then you can go around the roof doing that if you have gaps like mine. And then you just want to repeat the same process on the back. And there you have it. That is a loo roll hamster hideaway. This house has many uses. I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow, and thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. And thank you for everyone who has actually subscribed to my channel this past year. In my absence, I've actually gained 100 subscribers, so thank you for everyone that has subscribed to channel. And I will be doing a 200 subscriber 200 popsicle stick house. Stay tuned for that, and in the meantime, enjoy this footage of my new hamster Pippin as he explores this hideaway house. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.